You're watching East Tennessee weather. Weather when you want it.
Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up with Witcher. I'm AJ with 865 Candle Company. We are this morning's sponsor. More about our business in just a moment, but first, here's Mike.
Cooler than what we were yesterday. We should There we go. There we go. There we go, my friends. You should be able to hear me now. Now you can hear me. Yes, the gremlins are back. Sometimes these audio boards, I think a gremlin comes in and resets my audio board. So you should be able to hear me now. Should be able to. Hopefully so. Okay. Here we go. Well, I kind of threw on some music and started to just run through some weather maps. I promise you, the gremlins are back. They seem to come back all the time. Like when you're sleeping, they must. I've got plenty of cameras in here. I should just like record the night and see what really happens during the nighttime hours. My goodness. Well, Looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays, doesn't it? Anyways. Well, I'm not quite sure if you know, but I did a lot of, well, you don't know, but I will tell you, I did a lot of maneuvering. I've had a lot more monitors, and so some of those gremlins may have gotten into my audio board. All right. Now we shall go right along. So today's going to be partly to mostly cloudy, increasing chances for a couple of scattered light rain showers throughout the day today. Oh, man. A couple of isolated strong to severe thunderstorms are possible. We're under a level 1 risk for severe storms. No major severe weather outbreak by any stretch of the imagination, but a couple of those storms could become a little bit stronger. We dry out Thursday. More wet weather returns as we get into our Friday. So here's your forecast for the day today. We'll see those temperatures climb into the mid to upper 60s by the lunch hour. Again, don't be fooled by the graphics. It's not like we're talking about all-day rain by any stretch of the imagination, but we are going to start to see some moisture creep in from the south. You'll see what I'm talking about when I show you that future cast here in a moment. But forecast highs will be in the mid 70s, upper 60s to a few mid 70s. So it is definitely going to be a little bit cooler than what we experienced throughout the day yesterday. Anyways, the wind's going to be on the increase, especially across the mountains. If you have plans to be up in the mountain counties, we're talking about the National Weather Service was talking about the fact that maybe they'll issue a wind advisory. But the winds are going to be just right around wind advisory criteria. We do have a mountain wave event setting up, but it's not going to be too terribly strong. So typically when we see these mountain wave events, we would see winds of 70, 80 miles per hour across the mountains. That's not going to be the case today. We're talking winds gusting to about 40 miles per hour. But some of those may be translated or transferred down to the foothills. So Townsend, Wallen, Gatlinburg, say even Newport up and towards Greenville could see some breezier conditions than, say, the Valley or the Cumberland Plateau. So something to kind of keep in mind here throughout the day. All right, here we go. Here's your future cast. Picking up our timeline, the clouds are going to be increasing from south to north. Not a ton of rain showing up. So as you can clearly see, by lunchtime, most of us will likely be on the dry side. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, kids heading home from school. I know my kid at 12:30 has field day. My youngest one has field day. Anyways, we had field day for the oldest one last week, but so I think we'll probably be able to get the field day in without any issues whatsoever. And again, just a couple of spotty showers. This model forecast isn't picking up on a lot, but I don't necessarily know that we're going to have a ton of activity. It's not like we have a ton of deep moisture to contend with. Temperatures start off in the 60s. We're on our way into the mid 70s on our Tuesday. So as we head through our Tuesday, we'll see more showers and thunderstorms, and we do have a risk for some strong to severe thunderstorms. So the Storm Prediction Center has put us under that level 1 risk for isolated strong to severe storms. So we pick up our timeline Tuesday morning, and Tammy, it's not cold outside. She's saying it's cold in Washburn. It's not cold. All right, here we go. Increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms on into our Tuesday, but I guess it's all relative, isn't it? Some of those storms will become stronger. We have a more instability in the atmosphere to deal with, and we have a low pressure system that's swinging its way near our area, and that's going to help to drive the energy. So as we head through the day on Tuesday, we'll see a few spotty showers and thunderstorms. I actually think we'll get a few more as we get into the evening and during the overnight hours as this whole low pressure tracks its way on through. But rainfall amounts through Tuesday night, you can clearly see it's not going to be too terribly impressive, but through the week, we have to watch out for the potential for some localized flooding. Now, the Weather Prediction Center has put us under a level 1 risk. So when you look at the past 7 days, and the reason why they've done this is when you look at the past 7 days of rainfall, I mean, we've picked up anywhere from 2 to 6 plus inches of rain, right? With all the rain that we saw last week. And so that's going to lead to the potential, the ground is saturated. And that's why I said, last week I said, don't water your yards this weekend. Shut off the sprinkler systems for a few days, save a few bucks, conserve some water, because the ground is saturated. And because of that, we do have that flood risk that's a level 1 by the Weather Prediction Center. All right, so those showers are going to be lingering on into our Wednesday. Thursday is going to be the dry day before more showers and more thunderstorms start to ramp up across the area. Of course, we're going to talk about the big picture weather pattern coming up here in just a few minutes, but we do want to take a quick break and highlight our this morning's sponsor. It's Tori and AJ, who are the owners of 865 Candle Company, located at 6204 Chapman Highway in South Knoxville. They opened the storefront in September 2nd of 2023. They offer a wide range of products from candles to room sprays to incense cones, along with various vendors like Wild Tree Lane and so many others. And they're adding more every single week and month. Their goal is actually to provide you with a unique one-stop shopping experience for all your gifting needs. And I'm telling you, my friends, they have some amazing gifts for sure. They're not just candles, even though they're called 865 Candle Company. Along with the storefront, they have classrooms that they offer for kids. They have candle classes, kids art classes, painting classes, stained glass classes. So if that's something you're interested in, I think that'd be great. Get a group of kids, get a group of adults, and maybe go out and learn how to do some stained glasses. It's a lot of fun. Maybe the Witchers will do that one day. We also offer private label or white label candles and offer wholesale options. So follow them on Instagram or Facebook to keep up with all the new comings to the shop. And if you mention Witcher15, that's the code. If you mention Witcher15 for A65 Candle Company in Wild Tree Lane, you will get a $15 discount. $15, or excuse me, 15%. 15% discount. You're not going to get $15 off of a $15 candle. But 15% counts, doesn't it? All right, the upper level pattern. Here's that upper level energy that's going to be swinging its way into the area, and that's what's going to help to drive in these showers and thunderstorms as this low tracks its way through the area. So the severe weather risk for the day today is across the Gulf Coast. They're looking at tornadoes to break out across Texas, Louisiana, right along the Gulf Coast. Then as we head through the day tomorrow, while it does weaken, at least as severe weather potential as it stands right now, it does include us. We're on the northern side of that risk for severe storms, but for the most part, the bullseyes are going to be down across parts of Georgia and Florida. And then this really weakens a severe weather threat as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday. So here's what it looks like on the big picture weather pattern. Big old area of low pressure coming in and out of the Rockies. You can see how it's going to spread the rain, the storms across parts of the Gulf Coast throughout the day today. As that low tracks its way into West Tennessee throughout the day tomorrow, that brings us more energy to the atmosphere and more instability. And so we got a lot of spin. That's going to help to spark off those showers and thunderstorms. Those showers and storms continue Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and likely to get a little bit of wraparound moisture on the backside of that low pressure system. That's why we do have that chance for some showers and storms on Wednesday as well. Thursday, we're dry. Friday, Saturday, the rain chances ramp up, but notice how they dwindle as we get into the weekend. I do think that Friday is going to bring us a better chance for showers and thunderstorms. That's Saturday right now, going about a 50%. So we'll keep a close eye on that for all of you Jeep drivers, looking to take your top off this weekend. All right, so just through Wednesday, we'll pick up about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain here locally. Through Friday, we'll pick up more rain, probably another 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. And then you include Saturday into Sunday into the time frame. And again, we'll add to a grand total of about 2 inches of rainfall. So I'd say about 1 inch to 2 inches of rainfall can be anticipated this week. So another reason to conserve the water, conserve your some money, save some money, conserve water and energy. Maybe don't need to have the sprinkler systems on every other day here this week. Maybe turn those off. Temperature-wise, it's going to be fantastic. We're going to top out in the 70s. We'll warm a little bit more on Sunday. Sunday, we're going to be in the low 80s, but pretty average weather on the way for highs. Low temperatures are going to be a little bit more elevated into the low 60s. Average lows are in the mid-50s, generally speaking. Looking ahead all the way through May 19th through the 23rd, the potential is there that we may still be trending above average, not just for temperatures, but also when it comes to rainfall. So the rainfall forecast looks to be trending a little bit more above average. And Glenda, I don't think it's going to be a rainy week. I don't think it's going to be an all-day rainy week, just more elevated rain chances this week than what we saw here this past weekend. If you're new to the Wake Up with Witcher, new to the platform, welcome. Good morning. It's about time for some coffee talk. We're going to go over some holidays. We'll get you out on the roadways with those T-Dot cameras here in a second. But don't forget, you can always watch Wake Up with Witcher on the road, especially if you have CarPlay. It's a great thing to do. A lot of us have mounts in our cars. You can join the conversation or just listen to the forecast while you're on the road. That's where we'll be broadcasting all that severe weather coverage. And I have to just give a big hats off to you. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me all last week for that severe weather. And I cannot tell you enough how disappointed I am in myself. Friday night, I was so tired from the week that we had with the severe weather. I mean, I worked nonstop. I got an hour of sleep the other night. And so I was so tired. We're hanging out, having a fire pit with our friends, and I totally missed the Northern Lights on Friday night. Totally missed them. And then, space weather. And by the way, these photos are just amazing. From Whitney Tipton in the Greenback area to Sharon McGill in Talbot, and also Laura Porter in West Knoxville, actually my neighbor. All right, so anyway, I was so disappointed in myself that I missed it. I woke up the next day. I knew we were expecting a little bit, but I just kind of put it in the back of my mind and forgot about it. I was like, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. So I left before my wife and my kids, and I was like, I just crashed. Woke up to all these amazing pictures, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. There may have been a few choice words in there. So then when Space Weather was saying, okay, listen, we had another G5 storm, that maybe Saturday night was going to be amazing. And everybody was highlighting it. And so I was like, okay, I'm taking a nap today. I'm going to stay up late. And it was a big giant, wasn't it? Oh, I don't even know if you heard that. I don't think you heard that. Let's try that again. I don't know if you can hear that. But anyways, big giant disappointment. I am so mad at myself that I was not able to see the beautiful sights that you saw. And I know a lot of you had to see them through the cameras anyways. They turned out a lot better through the cameras because the camera, the iris can just go open up so much more that it really allows those colors to pop. But those photos were amazing. And thanks to all of you who posted those on social media as well. All right, let's say good morning, everyone. Grab your cup of coffee. It's time now for a little quick chat, and then we'll get you out the door on checking those T-Dot cameras. Then we'll check in on the national holidays for the day today. But again, cheers to you. Got some coconut chocolate coffee this morning, and my Crested Butte mug from Brian, who's now, hey, by the way, big shout out to you all as well. We now are up to, I think, 17 or 18 Witcher weather watchers. 17 to 18 Witcher weather watchers. Some of them are on Android, so I can't add them to the big chat that we have going on with the iPhone users. But 17 to 18, this is amazing. These are all people, all of our community members who have taken this the Skywarn Storm Spotter program with the National Weather Service. They've sent me their certificates, and they now want to be a part of East Tennessee weather when it comes to severe weather coverage. And it takes our entire community to post pictures, let us know what's going on. What does it look like in your area, your boots on the ground? And so big hats off to you. Cheers. I'm going to take a drink right now because this is my first cup. It never tastes so good sometimes, you know? But did you all have a good Mother's Day? Did you enjoy it? We went to church yesterday morning after the morning broadcast. We went to church, and then it was funny because I had to update the noon stuff for the channel and the East Tennessee weather platform. And we knew it was going to be busy. I mean, hitting brunch. So we went to First Watch, and I dropped my family off because the wait was going to be like an hour long. And so I dropped my family off, and I was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go home and get everything updated on the channel and the platforms. And then I came running back, and I made it and had a nice little breakfast with the family, a nice little brunch anyways. And then, you know, we wanted to get a little bit more active. We were thinking about taking a nice little hike or heading off to the Jazz Festival, Jazz on the, Jazz in the Park or whatever it was at Imes Nature Center. We wanted to head out there, but, you know, we were just looking for a lazy day. So we took a nice little walk around the neighborhood, and then we came back and just kind of laid around. Ended up watching a movie yesterday evening. And so lots of fun, but the weather was absolutely gorgeous. There you go, Jorge. Yeah, we had a few issues yesterday. For some reason, my stream dropped out yesterday, but thank you for Julie for sending me a text message and saying, hey, by the way, your stream's not running right now. Again, the Gremlins are always back in the studio, aren't they? When you have this much technology, I was going to show you a cool shot. So I added a bunch of monitors, and so you probably saw that at the very beginning. But let's see if I can't get it up here. I think I can. I don't know where it went. But anyways, I got a bunch of new monitors. So now when it comes to severe weather coverage, I have a ton of monitors to really keep an eye on what's going on, what streams are doing, how the audio is going. Didn't do that this morning. So we're going to get used to this new way. But anyways. Tammy's saying it's cold. Tammy, I don't know if it's cold per se, but it feels good. Maybe a little light jacket. But that should be about it. Mike Witcher, there's a couple big events going on in Townsend this weekend. We got the Smoky Mountain Scottish Games Festival, which I've never been to. That would be a lot of fun to go to. And on Saturday is Jeep Go Topless Day. Well, you know what? You can go topless and get wet if it gets wet, but we are looking at some scattered showers. So make sure you check back in if you're going to be heading off to the Jeep Topless Day or any of those events, the Scottish Festival. But listen, Scottish Festival, doesn't it rain all the time in Scotland? It's kind of dreary and damp, so seems to be appropriate to to have that. Oh, good morning, Buck. Glad you could join us this morning. We've got Tiffany Givens joining us as well. Tiffany, tell everyone over there at Glass Pros I said the good morning and hello. They do advertise on the platform as well, and I do much appreciate that. Let's see. Judy says, good morning, Mike. Will it be okay to plan a yard sale for Thursday and Friday in Sevierville, or will it be a washout? Thursday is going to be a good day. Friday, we are looking at rain chances to ramp back up. The timing of it still, since it's only Monday, I don't really have a huge handle on the exact timing of this, but make sure you check in every day because we'll start highlighting the weekend and, of course, the end of the week thanks to those showers that are going to be moving on through. Brian, there's Brian. Brian, thanks for the mug, by the way. Love it. Love the mug. Wild Tree Lane says the kid classes will be posted soon on the website. Oh, there we go. Thank you. At wildtreelane.com, and will be announced on both 865 Candle Company and Wild Tree Lane social media. So check them out if you're looking at doing. Thanks, Michelle, for posting that. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to do some of those classes, I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know. I mean, take maybe a kid's birth. Do you guys do? Would you accept a kid's birthday party with your classes? Surely you would, right? She's got a daughter that actually used to play. My kids don't play anymore, but they used to play. I don't know if she's playing anymore, but used to play in the School of Rock with my kids. And so that's how I know Michelle in Wild Tree Lane, which, and then of course I got in touch with Tori and AJ, who own the building and the space themselves. So, really, really cool stuff. But yeah, would you do birthday parties? I think that would be kind of a fun birthday party. What's the cost of that? Throw that on there, Michelle, if you happen to know anything off the top of your head. If not, we'll look online as well. But let's see. What else are you all saying here this morning? Julie, thank you so much for, your dedication to East Tennessee weather and, watching the platform when I'm not paying attention and saying, hey, listen, da-da-da, it's not working, Witcher. Oh, man. Let's see here. I was so disappointed. I was so mad, like literally so mad that I missed those. Denise was disappointed as well. Well, you're not alone. It's not like I steered you wrong. I steered us all wrong. Well, space weather steered us wrong. But trying to forecast this energy that's being blasted from the sunshine, it's pretty cool that we can even kind of do that anyways, right? To get an idea. I mean, listen, like if you go to spaceweather.com, you can kind of see they have animations and forecasts of solar flares, which give us a good idea on what the northern lights would do and how it rotates around, like the North Pole. Whose birthday is it? Somebody's birthday. I missed it. Happy birthdays to somebody's daughter. Always nice to celebrate birthdays. Oh, Michelle, you and me both. Man, let's get that bigger. Let's get that bigger so you guys can read it, especially if you're on your cell phone. Yeah, it might have been visible last night, but didn't believe it, so I went to bed. Same with us. Yep, my wife asked me, she goes, and actually we were laying in bed after we got the kids to bed, but it was only like 8:30. We go to bed early in our household. And she's like, why don't you go out and check? I was like, it's 8:30. It's not going to be even dark for another hour. Not going to be able to go see that. Oh, now that I'm in for. I love me some bluegrass music, which, by the way, let me highlight something here real quick because I am, if you love bluegrass, you're going to love, I'll actually bring it up on my website here in just a second, because we have East Tennessee Weather is going to be broadcasting live on Wednesday nights through the entire summer. Okay, Wednesday nights at Yeehaw Brewing. So let me go ahead and bring that to the screen here so you can see what I'm talking about. But where is it? See, everything got all discombobulated. There we go. All right, so starting this Wednesday, we got the whole lineup and stuff like that, and what's happening. But Yeehaw Brewing Company is going to be doing a summer kickoff with bluegrass and Americana music with WDVX. And so on Wednesday nights, I will be broadcasting live from Yeehaw Brewing. And this night is going to be my first night. So we'll be talking more about that coming up tomorrow. And of course, on Wednesday morning as well. While we're at it, let's just go ahead and take a look at those TDOT cameras. We've got an accident. It looks like congestion, not an accident, congestion on the southbound lane up towards Rocky Top. So if you are going to be traveling out and about this morning, keep in mind that we do have congestion already showing up, but it doesn't appear that we have any major incidents. So when you look at the TDOT cameras, it is fantastic so far on the interstate system. So no issues on the interstates whatsoever this morning so far, but it's only 7:24. I don't know why I always look at that clock when I have like 18 computers in front of me and I have like 18 clocks with me, but here we are. Let's see. Buck, let's see what Buck say. Rode motorcycle Friday and Saturday night and never saw any northern lights. They said did you need to use your camera? You did, because they weren't as visual unless you used your camera. But a lot of you got some great photos. I mean, amazing photos. So many of you posted those on the East Tennessee Weather Platform through East Tennessee, through the Witcher's Pictures link. Oh, there we go, Cheryl. Yeah. Open up the moonroof. Open up the sunroof. I miss having a car with a sunroof. I've got an electric car, so I don't have sunroofs because of, you're not going to get, you're going to get more drag. And so I do miss having let's see. There we go. If you have any questions, we are still at, they are still at School of Rock. We haven't had those yet, but if you have any questions about, email onewildtreelane@gmail.com. Email her if you have any questions about the classes. But I think it'd be cool for maybe birthday parties or something like that to come over there and learn how to do some, I don't know, make candles with the kids. I mean, then you get to walk away with like a present. There you go. Now you don't have to buy those silly presents as giveaway gifts anyways. You know what I'm talking about? Like the silly presents that you're like, all right, just throw a goodie bag in, say goodbye, have a good day, thanks for coming to my birthday party. And then half that stuff just gets thrown in the trash can, I feel like. Melinda says, I took so many pictures Friday, I looked at the sky, and it was kind of pink and green, so I took my phone out, and it was crazy. Yeah, that's because the iris opened up, and it was amazing. Oh, they still do some bluegrass music at Clinch Mountain Restaurant, which we actually talked about heading up there yesterday as well, taking a nice little drive up there because East Tennessee Weather is getting a camera up there. Oh, there we go. You can paint with the kiddos. That's a good idea. So a lot more cameras coming down the pipeline. I know I've been talking about it for a very, very long time, and we were getting closer every single day. It takes a lot of time to populate those. All right, you know what time it is, my friends? That's right. It is time to get the party going. Not for your T-Dot cameras. How about your national holidays today? National Crouton Day. Anybody like croutons? Bobby, I'll get to work with that here in just a second. But anybody like croutons? I'll do croutons. Croutons on a salad, good old salad. They're always good. Soup, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of croutons and soup. But it's National Women's Checkup Day. Ladies, take care of yourself. National Fruit Cocktail Day. Who doesn't like some fruit cocktail? It's like the old school kids snack, fruit cocktail. Ooh, National Apple Pie Day. Now you're talking. Although my favorite pie is strawberry rhubarb. That's my favorite pie. National Frog Jumping Day. Anybody want to post a picture of their best frog jump? Tom, I sure hope you have a great day. Tammy loves croutons. Betty loves croutons. And Katrina says, good morning to Sandra. Eric. Good morning, Eric. Look at that. Are you a power lifter? Look at you, man. Is that CrossFit? You're rocking that picture. I love it. Good morning, bud. You're stronger than I am. I look at those weights and not that strong anymore. That's all we have for national holidays. You want to see some cool photos? Here's all the photos that you sent to me. Look at all these great photos. So we had some cool photos coming in this was from Tammy after the Washburn sunset yesterday. So Tammy posted this on the East Tennessee Weather Platform. So Tammy, thank you. What else do we have? We had a nice sunset there. We also had a nice sunset from Kat Watson. Kat always joins us on the program. Take a look at that. That's a cool view from Kat. Kat, thank you for posting that under Witcher's Pictures in the East Tennessee Weather app. Let's see if we can get more on here. Got a lot more. Let this populate here. There we go. We also had a great photo from Tammy again. Tammy's always outdoing herself with the sunrises and sunsets. So Tammy, you always do amazing. But then we had, let's see, Jessica Brown said Northern Lights in Johnson City. That was on 5/11. So captured a little bit there, or maybe not. Wait, 5/11. That was Saturday night. So yeah, she's like, wah, wah, wah. But then we had pictures like this. So this was sent in by Sarah. Sarah, we had photos like this one. This is what your camera captured. Would that not be amazing if you could see that with the naked eye? Those were amazing. Some of those camera views, I mean, like even like this one. How about that? Just so pretty. Surreal, really. There's a cool one. Woo. Look at that. I am so disappointed. That one was sent in by Cody. Cody. Nice. Oh, here's a cool one. Nice red in the sky. Ooh. That was Dwayne. He did tell me he posted some on social media. You know how Dwayne's always, he joins us on the platform every once in a while. He did show up to the meet and greet, but he always is, he's an amazing photographer and took some amazing photos. So Dwayne, you've outdone yourself again. Is this another one from Dwayne? No, this was from, this is a cool one. This was by Katie Settlemeyer. Katie Settlemeyer. Look at that one. Whew. Those are just some amazing views. Ooh, this is a cool one. Look at that. I am so mad at myself. So mad at myself. Gosh. Oh, this is a cool one. Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Who's that sent in by? That was sent in by Jesse Williams. Oh, here's a cool one. See what the iris does to the streets, to the neighborhoods and streetlights. See, if they didn't have the iris open like that, you wouldn't be able to see the houses like that. That one was sent in also. That was sent in by Allison Ford. So big shout out to Allison Ford. And some other good ones. There's another great one from Allison. Let's see. What else we have? Michelle Michelle Tro. That's a great one as well. Look at all these photos sent in by you all. And of course, we had a good fire pit night. We did fire pit 2 nights in a row, both Friday and Saturday night. Can't go wrong sitting on the lake. Enjoying the solo stove. That was sent in by Brian Miracle. Brian, awesome stuff right there. Awesome. Awesome photos. Faux show. And Betty missed it. Katrina missed it. Yeah, I tried, and every once in a while I'd stick my camera up in the sky to be like, okay, can I see anything? Is there anything going to be up there? But no. Sandra, you're not too late. We're still chatting. Same with you, Portia. Oh, man. Well, I sure hope you have a great week, everybody. Remember that we'll see maybe a couple of scattered showers throughout the day today. Guess we'll wrap things up. Conversation's just about over. But let's cue the music, shall we? Anyway, so we do anticipate a few showers throughout the day today. It's going to be a good day to finish kind of maybe clean up the yard if you're stay at home, if you're heading off to work. We sure hope you have a great day. Just maybe make sure that you stay on top of it with the East Tennessee weather app. Check in with the interactive radar every once in a while. Tomorrow, remember, we do have that risk for some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. So we'll be highlighting that, of course. And I'll send you to the 24-hour weather channel. In case any of you missed the forecast, we'll highlight that coming up here in just a few moments so you can get the forecast I think the forecast, I take you into time. So just, watch whenever you want to watch or however long you want to watch. But so chance for a couple of isolated strong thunderstorms tomorrow. Wednesday, some lingering showers, maybe a few thunderstorms as we get some wraparound moisture. And then Thursday's dry before more wet weather returns as we get into our Friday and maybe Saturday. So a lot of events going on here this upcoming weekend. So we'll definitely keep you posted on how the weather plays out. Do appreciate it. It's now 7:33. Don't have any major accidents on the interstate so far as it stood just a moments ago. Let's make sure that still holds true before I send you off to the channel. Congestion's not too bad. We have some congestion, obviously, by, what would that be? That would be Western Avenue and 640, but we always do. And it's starting to build in and around downtown Knoxville at this hour as well. All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. I'll see you back here for Wake Up with Witcher tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7 o'clock. If you like what you see, pass along the word and have a cup of coffee. First, second, third, whatever it may be. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Be safe. Be kind to each other. As always, life is short.
You're watching East Tennessee weather. Weather when you want it.
Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Sure hope you had a great weekend. It was a beautiful weekend for sure, and I hope you had a wonderful and safe Mother's Day. It was gorgeous yesterday for sure. Becoming partly to mostly cloudy. There is a chance for some scattered rain showers. We'll walk you through the futurecast coming up here in just a few minutes. A few isolated strong to severe thunderstorms on Tuesday. It looks like we'll hang on to those showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday. Then we'll dry out Thursday. before another disturbance swings our way as we wrap up the week, Friday into the upcoming weekend. Although I'm going to tailor those rain chances down a little bit more for Sunday, I think. Either way you look at it, it looks like we're going to see increasing chances for rain throughout the day today. It's not going to be a total washout. This energy is going to start to come in from the south, but we are going to be just a little bit cooler than what we were yesterday. We should make it into the 60s and 70s. Even by 8 o'clock here tonight, we'll be in the upper 60s, but we'll hang on to, again, a few spotty showers. Not a huge chance for a ton of rain for everybody throughout the day today, but that will change gradually throughout the week. It is going to be on the breezier side. National Weather Service talking about high wind event heading for the higher elevations, a mountain wave event anyways. So that may produce some winds gusting to about 40 plus miles per hour across the highest peaks and down into the foothills. Something to keep in mind. No wind advisory as of right now, but we'll keep you posted on that. Weather Service was like, we may issue one. We'll see how it all plays out. Either way you look at it, you can see how this energy is going to be swinging its way in from the north, or from the south. So we're going to see increasing clouds becoming partly to mostly cloudy. Again, this model guidance doesn't have a huge threat for a lot of rain, and I don't necessarily think that we will, but we do have that chance for some scattered showers throughout the day today. So good idea to keep the umbrellas on the safe side, I suppose. But we don't warm up a whole lot. It's going to be a nice day, though. We're still going to top out in the low to mid 70s. Now, as we head through the day tomorrow, we'll see increasing chances for a few isolated strong thunderstorms, mainly along Interstate 40 south is going to be the greatest extent. We do have quite a bit of instability showing up in the atmosphere, and as this low tracks its way into the area, we're going to see spotty showers and thunderstorms that could produce some damaging winds and some larger hail. That would be the main threat. But the other side of the story, too, is going to be the elevated rain that we'll see this week. With all the rain that we saw last week, we're going to continue to see the possibility of some localized flooding. So tonight, we'll see, Tuesday night, getting ahead of myself here. I want the work week to already be done. We're going to see increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms roll on through. So when you take from today through tomorrow, the rainfall totals, we'll see anywhere from a quarter to maybe pockets of over half an inch. Kind of depends on where these showers set up. And again, if we do get rounds and rounds of rain over the same location, we do have that elevated flood risk from Tuesday into Wednesday by the Weather Prediction Center. So something to keep in mind because of the saturated ground, like I said, from all the rain that we saw last week. 3-day forecast will stay in the low, mid, and upper 70s. Looks like Thursday we're going to dry out before our next weather maker moves on in. So this is a storm potential throughout the day today. We got the upper level system swinging in from the south, and that's what's going to help spark off some showers and thunderstorms. A greater risk for some strong to severe thunderstorms exists across parts of northern Mississippi, Louisiana, also Arkansas and West Tennessee. And then today through tomorrow, we'll see that greatest risk down across the Gulf Coast. That's where the greatest risk will be. We are under a level 1 risk for severe storms across the southeastern U.S. That does include us here at home. And then it kind of dwindles as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday time frame as another low ejects its way out of the Rockies. So big picture story. You can see how this energy is going to be swinging its way into the area. There's the low pressure. So as it gets a little bit closer to the area, that's what's going to help to spark off some showers and thunderstorms throughout the day tomorrow. And again, some maybe strong to severe thunderstorms, especially tomorrow evening. We'll hang on to some rain chances Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then some wraparound moisture possible throughout the day on Wednesday before we dry out as a little bit of ridging takes place on into our Thursday. So elevated rain chances go to about 30% today. We'll elevate those rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday, fade those away Thursday, and then they ramp back up as we get into our Friday, Saturday, and then fading as we get into our Sunday. Sunday, I don't think that we'll have a ton of rain, but we'll start to add up to that again by the end of the week. So from today through Wednesday across the region, this is by the Weather Prediction Center, we'll see anywhere about a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch of rain. Then we'll add to that as we get into our Friday. So today through Friday and then today through Sunday, we'll see a little bit more rain. So Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday we have a little bit more. So our 7-day rainfall totals could be upwards of about 2 inches. So we'll definitely keep you posted on that. Temperature trend. Pretty average weather. Average highs are in the upper 70s. We'll be warmer by next Sunday, pushing the low 80s, but generally speaking, a solid temperature week here, and morning lows will be a little bit more elevated as well. Average low is about 56 degrees. So as we look ahead, we will continue to see the possibility of above average temperatures from the 19th to the 23rd. And then maybe some average temperatures from the 21st to the 27th time frame. That's a long-range forecast by the Climate Prediction Center. And above elevated rain chances are likely to stick with us through the end of the month as well. That takes us all the way through the 27th. So as the weather changes, if we see a couple spotty showers throughout the day today or a chance for some strong thunderstorms tomorrow, make sure you download the East Tennessee Weather app. Just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. It's got an amazing interactive radar, access to the only 24-hour weather channel here in East Tennessee. Day parts, 7 days, you name it, all the weather information for us here locally is right there at your fingertips. Have a great day.